So the next part will be the head of my custom build here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this part, followed by this, put that right through here, like so, and then the face mask. Face. Like that. Then we take this charcoal part here, put on the poly cap. Reviewing this part, I was trying to figure out what is going to be exposed the most, and clearly it's going to be the cheeks area and around here. Couldn't tell if in the back area was going to be shown, but I concentrated painting around the Vulcan areas. But you take this and you slide that in here, so it looks like that. Now you take this clear part and taking the side armor, put one here, the other one here. So clearly this is held by this part. And then take the crest, put it right over it, like so. Slide this in here like so. And then the back armor, like so. And then take the side armor of the cheeks, I believe. It goes there. The other one goes there. And then we take this, put that there. Followed by this. Oops, this is going to be a little difficult than I realized. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. And then the crescent red jewel here. And there you have it. It came out pretty good. Very good. Okay. The head is complete. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. Alright, so the next part of the build is going to be the arms of the Strike Gundam Ootori. And I've already, of course, you guys are aware that I already pre-assembled the arm parts, the inner frame. To proceed, I'm going to need to pop this one open first. Just a little bit. And then put this one in here. And close it up with this. And I have to do the same thing with this part. No, that way. Yeah, it didn't seem right for me to actually paint this while it was assembled and then have to constantly bend it to repaint it again. Didn't seem like a wise idea at the time, so this seemed like a more viable solution. Now, I pop this out, take the shoulder armor, or excuse me, the armor, get one of the parts of the arm, and then slide it in all the way. And put this here like so. And we have this part that goes up here. Like that, all the way. Followed by this part. Down, like so. And then we have the hands. For now I'm only using the open hand, palm hand. But that will be replaced with some of the gripped hands, as you can see here, for the weapons and whatnot. And you get two for both sides. Yeah, close that here. So this part is done. And then you take this, make sure it's like this. If you do it the opposite direction, you're going to have a hard time popping this out, especially if you paint it. So be careful with this. And then put this here. Close it up like this. Okay. And then, even though you have these two side ones, don't put them on yet. Put this one on first, because you have this latch here. And then this one goes here, and this one goes there. And then there you have it. The arms of the Strike Gundam Ootori custom is done. Pretty nice, huh? So far, so good. Okay, let's move on to the next part. So the next part of the build is going to be the waist unit. And first thing I'm going to do is going to take this back skirt, take these two lightly blue trim parts here, put it in like so, there and there, and then we take the back skirt sheet, back skirt armor, slide it in like so. You see? Then, we'll need this. We'll take this here. Poly cap goes there. And then this one goes here. Followed by this part. There we go. Now this has already been pre-assembled, of course, but for these two parts, actually no, I need this. It goes here. Followed by the armor. Goes right over it like so. And then the blue jewel. It goes right there. And even though this has already been, I should pop this out, but let me see if I can put it on without doing that. Actually, yeah, looks like I can. Let's just do it this way. Do it like that. Snap fit. And then the back part. There we go. So far, as you could see, the pre-shading came out pretty well. Yeah, very nice. A worthy attempt, but we're still not done yet. Let's continue on.